Recently, we were right here where I'm standing, filming an episode of Cool Stuff in Utah at the Rio Grande train station, which, while we were snooping around in the building, and wound up next door at the Utah State Archives. So we did an episode here at the Utah State Archives. We also did another episode right over there at the Rio Grande station, and we found some artifacts in the basement. Come to find out, those are two different entities. So we have the Utah State Archives over here, and that's the Utah State History. Lauren here is going to help me understand the difference between the two.
Hello,
Lauren,
yes,
how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Okay, so tell me the difference between the two.
Yes, Utah State History lives in the Department of Heritage and Arts, and they are collecting the social history of Utah. Here at the Utah State Archives, we are actually the state repository for government records.
This giant machine here, which is the automatic retrieval system?
They call it the ASRS, the Automatic Storage and Retrieval.
So let's say, for example, I come in and I'm like in some sort of official job and I'm like, hey, I need this record from 1925. And you've got it somewhere in here. That yellow robot will find it for you.
Yes, I couldn't tell you where it is, but the robot knows.
Today, they have done us a huge favor and they've brought down what I assume is something very, very important. Because it's in a safe. What are we looking at today, Kate?
So this is the vault that holds the rarest and most precious part of our collection. And it holds the state constitution. That's what I would like to show you first.
What, the actual constitution? This is the original state constitution.
It's in very good shape compared to other constitutions around the nation. This was on display for a long time at the Capitol, and so it's faded. And it's mounted on a tissue paper.
Okay.
It's stable, but look at the difference.
Wow. So that's just from being in the light and being in the sunlight.
Found this out recently through the last assessment that they all didn't sign on one day. They came back and signed it.
Okay.
And a couple of them didn't show back up to sign.
Oh no. So when a state first becomes a state, they have to get permission to become a state from the United States. Makes sense, right? And the Supreme Court took up the case and they had a docket, which we actually have right in front of me here. I've got chills knowing that I'm touching such an important part of my state's history. Docket of the Supreme Court of the United States for the territory of Utah. That is amazing. And then it's dated 1851. Ken was just showing me this, is that there's a copy here, and then they have a copy that's in the Supreme Court Library. The copy that's in the Supreme Court Library has a gold seal on each page. Seals were apparently very expensive or hard to come by at the time, so the ones in our version are just kind of hand scribbled. On the list of things I didn't think I'd be doing today, walking into the state archives and wearing the governor's highway patrol hat. Like, of all the things, what I thought I would be doing when I got out of bed this morning, this was not on it. So this map that we're looking at is 103 years old. How rare is this for a state government to have these kind of records? Is this normal, or is this a unique to Utah thing?
It's very rare. Yeah, we feel really lucky that we have these.
Are those round structures?
The kilns. Those are the kilns.
So we need the two giant smokestacks.
thaw
We're looking for
shed.
the Murray smokestacks, which I tried unsuccessfully to save from being torn down.
Luke, come to the dark side. Help us with the archives.
Okay, so we're walking down into the basement where they keep some of the original historic relics and some of the archives. Famous Utah resident Philo T. Farnsworth invented the TV tube for color television. These were his, actually held in his hands. If you've ever seen the Utah state flag, it's pretty recognizable. We have the first state flag right here in front of me. And when we say the first state flag, I mean it is the first state flag. This is the one that they made, and this is the one that they based every version of Utah state flag up until the recent change is based on this flag right here. That's awesome. Guys, thank you so much. for letting us come out here today. We're going to be spending more time with them as well. But big thanks to Laura and Ken for helping us run around the State History Archives today, the Utah State Archives. And hopefully we can do some more stuff.
We'd love that, definitely.
So cool. It's cool stuff in Utah. Make sure you like it, subscribe to it, and comment below on what you want to see next. Bye.